Do I have to keep doing this shit to make money off of this shit, bro? I have 100,000 fucking followers on Instagram. I have 50,000 followers on TikTok. Nobody want to give me money. I don't want to start an OnlyFans.
I have been trying to tell people this for the longest time. You can buy followers, but you cannot buy impact and influence. That is the difference. And that is why you will find creators who have so much followers making £0 or $0. As somebody who used to work in influencer marketing and is now a creator herself on TikTok, bearing in mind my niche is quite boring and small. I work in the education sector, right? I can tell you first-handedly that having enough followers is never ever going to be enough unless it's YouTube. Every other platform, you need to rely on other sources of income. One, the biggest one, brand partnerships. Brands coming to you to sell their product or service. I remember one time when I was working on a campaign and I intentionally got told by my manager to find creators with a smaller following but had a cult following. What do I mean by that? A following whereby if this influencer posts an outfit, a place, a food recommendation, their audience are going to scramble at it because they trust so much what that creator is saying. That brand wanted that over anybody who had millions of followers, because God knows if those followers have been bought, bots, or just people from years ago who don't even use Instagram. Me, myself, as a creator who works in education niche, which again is very, very small, but I can tell you probably I do make some more money online through brand partnerships than people who have millions of followers who just show their face. Why? Because impact and influence. When I speak to my audience, they trust in what I say. If I recommend a job, if I recommend a tool, if I recommend something that's going to help their career, they trust what I say, they buy, they jump on, right? So therefore, it makes more sense for a brand to partner with me because they know the influence I have. Another thing, you can't just rely on followers and you can't just rely on brand deals either, because the industry be up and down and sometimes they don't be paying you the rates you deserve. So the other thing is community. You need a community that messes with you heavy so that if you have an event, it's sold out and oversubscribed, which is something that happens to me constantly. If you have a digital product, they buy it. If you have a subscription model, they're on it. Community is everything. Making money out of your community. So for the girl who's, going through the whole situation right now where she's like, I've got all these followers and I'm not getting any money. Like, I hear it for her, but she just has to rewire her mind that followers doesn't equal money. And she mentioned she doesn't want to be on OnlyFans either. Because I would have said to her, fair enough, if you want to go on OnlyFans, that's a different ballgame that I don't understand. You can go on there and show your face or other things, and that'll be enough. But in this day and age, I honestly think thought leaders are killing it more than influencers, because influencers just are not adding enough value. And obviously this is not a diss to any influencers who are adding value, but it's the thought leaders that are really putting out the value, the impact and the influence, who are the ones that are getting so many opportunities. And as someone who's in that space, I can see it and I'm receiving it. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the events, it's the speaking opportunities, it's the brand partnerships, it's the community stuff.